Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Shamimi binti Muhammad Nur. My metric number is A212736. I want to present background Frederick Winslow. Frederick Winslow Taylor was born on March 20, 1856 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and died on March 21, 1915 in the same city. In America, he was a scientist an engineer recognized as the father of scientific management. Taylorism is the name given to its industrial management system, which is linked to the global development for industrial engineering and production management. Frederick Winslow Taylor is a mechanical designer from the United States who is known for his mechanical efficiency development systems. Taylor published the Principles of Scientific Management in 1911, which outlined his efficiency method. Principles of Scientific Management. Taylor's scientific management is founded on 6 principles. Firstly, the substitution of the old rule of the method. Secondly, the scientific selection of employer training paths. Thirdly, employers and management should collaborate. Besides that, rather than focus on a limited output, management and employers should strive for maximum output. In addition, an required division of responsibilities, and lastly, to respond the mental attitudes of workers and managers toward one another. The contribution of Frederick Winslow Taylor to scientific management. Frederick Taylor, 1856 to 1950, developer of scientific management. Scientific management, also called Taylorism or the Taylor system, is a theory of management that analyzes and synthesizes workflows with the objective of improving labor productivity. There was a deliberate restriction of output which Taylor called systematic surgery on the part of the workers. This state of affairs forced and encouraged him to improve the then existing practice of management.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Frederick binti Shahrizan. My number matric is 8182853. So we proceed with viewpoint about the approach into the context. These are still done nowadays and involve the literal timing of every step of manufacturing process with an eye to reducing the time and effort individual steps and take, thereby improving efficiency and throughput of the whole system. In this regard, Taylorism is alive and well. Surveillance techniques like Taylorism are used in large corporations to observe workers and make sure employees are not wasting company time by slacking in their tasks. By viewing the efficiency level of each employee, companies can achieve the optimal success rate. Giant companies such as Amazon, McDonald's, and FedEx use a new version of scientific management theory. These companies found a way to maximize employee performance by systemizing workplace tools and procedure. Manager can dismiss workers and hire a new person, and the productivity will be unaffected. However, in part of Taylorism, the main focus is to develop human relation and managerial skill. Despite the increase in technology, there is still a need for better managerial skill in the workplace. Taylorism is still important in 21st century business as it helps orientate the business toward their goal, help effectively manage other employees, and apply the scientific management method to the job to promote productivity. This is arguably the most relevant part of Taylorism which is used in today's society. An example of a company doing this, McDonald's, who screen for suitable employees and then tailor their training program in order to continuously develop their employee skill. This process helps ensure employee motivation by matching their interests and skill the potential position in the business. Employee motivation is essential for the business to continue to run, and psychology shows that employee interaction isn't necessarily tied with income, it is with human interaction. With using scientific management in the workplace can help you streamline workflow and increase productivity. It can also help you think critically about work processes and experiment with new methods to find what best suit the organization.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rusmaiza binti Ahmad, number matric A21 A3060. I want to talk about management. Frederick Winslow. The related example, Frederick Winslow, is firstly science, not rule of thumb. This principle says that we should not get stuck in a set routine with the old technique of doing work. Rather, we should be constantly experimenting to develop new technique which make the work much simpler, easier and quicker. Secondly, harmony, not discord. There should be harmony, not conflict between the management and the workers. This requires change of mental attitude of workers and the management towards each other. Taylor has referred to such a situation as a mental revolution. Next, scientific selection, training and development of workers. The procedure for selections of workers should be designed scientifically. The errors committed at the time of selection may prove be costly. Management is responsible for the scientific education and training of workers. Next, cooperation, not individualism. According to this principle, scientific management is based on cooperation between management and workers. Management can earn higher profit if workers perform their job efficiently and thus ensure better quality, lower cost and larger sales. Lastly, equal division of responsibility between management and workers. The management should assume responsibility for the work which is better suited. For instance, management should design the method of works, working conditions, time for completion of work instead of leaving this to discretion of work. And I want to talk about advantages and disadvantages. The advantages of scientific management. Firstly, enhance production. As they concentrate on steady improvement in business operation, there is fruitful cooperation between management and workers, and hence teamwork achieved. Secondly, ability to control. The best part of scientific management is that management can have a good control over production. Thirdly, decrease in accuracy. Inaccuracy decrease as theory based on experiment and observation for context-specific solutions. Next, decrease autocracy. Cooperation amongst employees and managers enhance democracy in the workplace. Next, cost of production reduced. The mechanizations and the latest use of technology in the production of good enhance productivity. Since there is enhanced larger scale production, there is a decrease in per unit cost of production. Number 6, pay system. Number 7, quick decision making. Number 8 is a benefit to customer. Number 9, efficiency increase. Last, for the advantages, best use of resources. Next, I want to tell about disadvantage of scientific management. Number 1, requires huge capital. The theory requires an investment of huge capital and considered as a costly system. The establishment of work study, planning department, trainings of workers and standardizations requires. Secondly, management takes controls. The management takes complete responsibility related to the control and planning of workplace activities. Number 3 is planning reduced productivity. Number 4, demotivating approach. Overly bureaucratic. Number 6, mechanistic. Number 7, not suitable for teams. Number 8, work division. Number 9, avoid bargaining. Number 10, loss. That's all from me. Thank you.
Conclusion. Scientific management is based on a process that is both transparent and rigorous. Scientific management has also had a big impact on companies and organizations. Businesses should make use of some of the advantages of scientific management to boost their operations efficiency and effectiveness. The various efforts made by Frederick to strengthen the efficiency in the industry field to achieve success.